Okay, this is a rooftop view of the Silk Floss Tree. It's a first for me actually, looking at it from here. But the reason I sort of wanted to do this is because firstly you can see it's got all these little buds, and what you can just about make out, now maybe I should come up and do this in a few weeks when there's more of them, but I don't know how this works. So, but what you can see, these little red flowers in particular there. So if I sort of maybe I don't seem to be able to zoom in at all, and there don't seem to be any sort of close to me, but you can just about make out on there some little red flowers. So obviously it's winter at the moment, so the leaves are still presumably dying off, and you can see that most of them have fallen from further up. Further down they're still a little green, but I don't think they're going to survive. I think it will shed all of its leaves. You know, they're all sort of turning a slight brown, so it's probably just a matter of time before they fall away, and then the spring things happen. But here's a sort of close-up, or it's about as close up as probably going to get, of these little bulbs, and I think that those are all going to flower. These sort of red flowery things. But it's an incredible tree. You can see it's got the climbers going up, but I don't mind these climbers, you know, when they sort of climbing up a tree like this, partly because it does limit its growth slightly. I mean, you can see here this part of the tree is actually quite interesting really, because I've not been up here for a while, but the branch is completely covered with the Dutchman's horn, and you can see I think it's dead, but it's completely covered in Dutchman's horn up there. And the reason I sort of like that is because it limits the growth of the silk floss tree, which has got to be a good thing, because I don't want it getting too big and out of control. I've already had to sort of cut branches off that get a bit close to that roof there, but it's a phenomenal tree, and it's just covered in all these spiky things. And filming it now is a good opportunity to film it, you know, in its structure when there's no leaves on it, because in the summer obviously it will be covered in leaves and you won't be able to see any of the structure or any of the trunk, and you can still see what it looks like with leaves at its lower branches. But yeah, so that's it really. I'm okay being up here on the roof, but being up here on the roof and filming at the same time is a bit odd, and so I'm half trying to make sure I keep my balance by remaining stationary, etc, etc. But there you go. I'll probably film the silk floss tree from other angles later. I wanted to get some more of these flowers, but I'm here for a few weeks, so hopefully I'll be able to get a close-up when these ones blossom and turn into flowers, like the ones that are sort of up there that you can't quite see. Just there, and there's two over there. So that's that. Speak to you later.